What's up, guys? So I bought all of this for one price online. It was a midnight buy it now. Looks like the guy did not know or care what he had. There were originally 4 bags. I started doing a little bit of sorting on our live. We opened this live and we just didn't have the time. So I said I would do a long video. I am going to pull all of this out and we are going to see what we have. Yes. We're going to start right out with the silver. I started pulling it apart already. I seen Canadian silver. I seen American silver. This was a great deal, like a super deal when we were opening it live. Look at all that. Canadian silver. Amazing, right? I'll straighten it out and we're going to come right back into this. And there's all this American silver. Foreign coins. There was a bag of wheat pennies and nickels. I started pulling the silver nickels out. There was a lot of nickels in this. Yeah. I could see it through the bags, you know. And I was like, it was 4 bags sorted into Canadian, foreign, American, and miscellaneous. So let me get this sorted out and I'll be right back. Let's see what we got. And then there's a lot. I'm going to spread it out and see what we got. I'll be right back. What's up, guys? Yep, I'm back and that took a little bit to do. That is all the coins I got from that hit online. He just wanted to buy it now. I offered him half. He said a little bit more. I got all of this for under $200. You guys let me know what you think. Here we go. These are all 40%ers or 90%ers, halves. All Kennedys with 1 Benji down there. I got another Benji, but I gave it away. Silver quarters. All of these Mercuries. Not bad. Not bad at all. We went through this live on our live stream. And I said, we just didn't get time to do all of it. So, to lay it all out like this. So, I wanted to do another video. A long video. So, you guys could go over it. These are all the Canadian coins that came out of it. This was 4 bags marked Canadian, U.S., foreign, and miscellaneous. And at the end, they put the word silver. And they actually put silver and the R didn't fit. Bunch of miscellaneous. Yes, that's all old Canadian silver. I forget when we threw it up all on a scale how much it weighed, but under 200 bucks, just the American alone, right? And then the Canadian. And then these are all silver nickels. War nickels that I pulled out. Pretty sweet, right? And the Canadian is sweet. We went over this somewhat. Not thoroughly. That's why I wanted to make this video. There were some rosies there. A bunch of Mercuries, right? Some 64s. Some 68, 67s. Nice, right? Just that alone. Awesome. 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 7. 4 times 7. And halves alone. 32. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. 32 Mercuries. 6 quarters. Some rosies. Trying to go over this pretty thoroughly. I don't really know Canadian coins, but there is a bunch of quarters. A lot of these are pre-60. Some of these are pre-60s period. We got our U.S. war nickels. All of these Wheaties. These are a bunch of Wheaties. We have not gone through these entirely. We were pulling out 40s, 50s, 30s, 20s. I still got to go through this. There is some steel pennies in here. Some damaged pennies. I still have to go through all of that and see if there's any rare keeper dates in that. Maybe I'll save that for a live. Now there was some other older Canadian in here. I think that's like 1928, 1929. A bunch of other older Canadian I stuck to the side because we were digging through them on the live. Then up here is all Canadian pennies. That's all Canadian pennies. We have not gone through any of them. Maybe we'll make a penny hunt night on a live. That is all the Canadian pennies, and a lot of them are old, 50s, 60s, 70s. And then this is a mix of the nickels. All of this was just mixed in there. And we started separating it on the live. So I wanted to come and show you what we found completely. And anybody who was on the live asked if I could do this long video. We found a total of 8 buffaloes in there. And 1 V-nickel, really worn. Late 1800s, really worn. A couple of these buffaloes were juicy. Some of them were common. You could read most of the dates. A lot of Canadian and old American nickels. I still got to go through all the dates. We just did not get time on the live to go through this thoroughly. But I was able to separate the American silver. There is still old nickels in there, Canadian, American. I have to separate them. Then there was this lot that I dug through. Like, that's really cool. Just kept the cool coins out of this. Look at this. That's really neat. You don't see them. Farmer token. That is really cool, right? It's going in the scrapbook. Found some old Mexican silver. There's more old Mexican silver in here. I kept a lot of these. I just started separating it. I think that's silver. And then we got the miscellaneous. Well, we got the foreign lot over here. That was in one bag. That is just miscellaneous foreign. You see Mexican. There's Mexican. English. British. French. Bahamas. Asian. I go right up on there for you. Lots of 50s stuff, lots of 60s stuff. There's 50s francs in here. There's a lot of French money, English money. We just didn't get a chance to go over it completely on the live. So I wanted to make a nice long video. This was a great hit for under 200 bucks, wouldn't you agree? I think I got super lucky. I noticed that the seller didn't sell coins. Never usually does. He sells like baseball cards and Funko. I could see a couple Benjamins in the bag. The pictures were not great either. They were not laid out like this. It was just 4 bags of old coins, yada yada, and you couldn't put the word silver in there. I found it looking up how I hunt. Now this was, like, these are all 76s. I'm going to send that to Sheila, the sheriff of our lives. A lot of bicentennials. 71, 76, Transit Authority token. Just a bunch of miscellaneous. I can't wait to really dig through the Wheaties, see if we have anything in there. I wanted to make about a 10-minute video for you guys to show you. Again, we did pop all of this open on the live, but we did not get a chance to lay it out. All old Canadian silver. Doing super close-ups for the next 1 minute. Lots of silver. We did do a weigh of it. We didn't weigh this, though. We didn't weigh that. We just weighed that silver and that silver. I forget what it was, but you guys let me know in the comment section below how much money you think I have here. I know this is new. This is new. Wheat pennies are what they are. Silver alone, though. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll make a little short out of all of this. This is AOA. Check this out. I bought all of this online with a great buy it now price. That's all old Canadian silver. That's all old American silver. Wheat pennies, old Canadian pennies, mixture with Buffalo NV and Canadian nickels. All wheat pennies and miscellaneous. AOA up all night long. Look at what I found. Boom. Make a little short like that. One more. ASHLAND Oregon Auctions coin roll hunting all night. Looking through the silver and the foreign coin. All the old coins that we got online. Late night coin hunting. And this is what I found. I got it for a great price. Boom. AOA up all night. Not bad, right? That's all silver. Silver nickels. Miscellaneous. Going in the scrapbook, that farmer's token. More miscellaneous silver. All wheat pennies. Some buffaloes. Mixture, Canadian and American. All old Canadian pennies. And a bunch of miscellaneous tokens. 70s American coins. Sacagaweas, Susan B. Anthony's. A great lot of stuff. I wanted to give you guys a long video. And there we are. What a great hit, right? ASHLAND Oregon Auctions. All you guys out there, let me know what you think in the comment section below. What would you pay for this? What do you think all of this is worth? Thank you guys so much. See you on the next live. ASHLAND Oregon Auctions, AOA, up all night.